Hello and welcome to your daily love reading for Saturday, Super Saturday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring 3 decks in for this reading today. We're going to connect with the energy around you, your person, your journey. And I'm going to use the Twin Flame Real Love Tarot and the Angel Guidance Tarot. These are both my decks of cards. And we're going to connect with these to connect with the energies. And then I'm going to do a little bonus thing at the end. I'm going to bring in the Tarot-Libs deck by Mystic Moon Oracles. And I use this deck for members readings sometimes to bring in a question that we can answer. So we're going to shuffle this deck and see what the question is. So we're going to get a specific question that you may be on your mind or something that the universe and the angels want you to know. And I'm also going to use these 2 decks to answer that question. So a little bonus thing at the end. So let's see what's going on. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. So actually, first of all, let me shuffle the Tarot-Libs. What's the question we need to be asking today? So I'm not going to look at it, okay? I'm just going to put it that way round. And what's the answer to this question? What's the answer to this question? Thank you, angels. What's the answer to this question? What's the answer to this question? What's the answer to this question, please? There we go. So we're going to do that at the end. That's a little bonus thing. That's very exciting. So with the Angel Guidance Tarot, first of all, what's the energy around you today? Straight out. Wow, 6 of Cups, that's reunion. You're preparing to come back together. What's the energy around them today? What's the energy that's coming in around them today? Your person, what's going on with them? 4 of Pentacles. Says you can't lose what's meant for you. They don't want to lose you. They know that you're meant to be together. And they're not going to lose you, okay? And that's not an option for them. And that's very powerful because that came through in last night's reading at the end. Losing you is not an option. So what's the energy around the connection today? The energy around the connection today. Thank you, angels. What's the energy around you today? What's the guidance for you with this journey? What's the guidance for them today? Thank you. And what's the guidance for the journey itself? What's the guidance for the journey itself today? There we go. It's a very clear message coming through today. So we're kissing it today. We're keeping it short and simple. Keeping it sweet and simple. Okay, or short and sweet. So the guidance for you today is the 6 of Cups. And that's because the desire is there. You've got the Lovers. So the desire is there to come back together. It's like the universe is guiding you back together. So this is an opportunity right now, whatever you're going through, to forgive the past and heal it. To forgive the past, to let it go. So that when you come back together, you're not holding on to the past, you're not dredging up the past, you're not going over the past or making them feel bad, which makes you feel bad, which causes a block or a delay or further confusion or obstruction. You are allowing things to be. It says your love is protected and safe. The passion and love that you have for each other, the feelings, the desire, the passion and love that you have for each other that you feel is undeniable. So you can't deny it. It needs to be acted on. It has to be acted on. It's felt and understood in a deep way. And the more it's repressed, the worse it gets. You know, the stronger it gets, the worse it gets for them because they start going through more pain and stress and anxiety and physical things. And you feel like you need to breathe through it. But the angels say, this love you share is undeniable. And it will not be shaken. It will not be shaken by anyone or anything in the outside world unless you let it shake your faith. So it's only going to be, outside things are only going to cause a problem for you if you allow it to happen. If you think that's affecting me, that's affecting this. If you know you're shielded, because you can call on Archangel Michael to shield you, and this says shield yourself. If you call on Archangel Michael to shield you, nothing's going to break through that shield. And really, nothing is going to affect the love anyway. You know, you and your twin are surrounded in a bubble of love and light and protection. Nothing can affect you. Things can seem to get in the way or be in the way, but really they are lessons and opportunities for growth, opportunities to forgive and heal the past and move forward, to clear away old memories and create space for new ones. So this is a lot about this new beginning coming in between you, letting go of the past, letting go of what's gone. And it says if an old love returns, it needs to be something fresh and new to work. So it needs to be fresh and new. So again, you can't expect things to change if you're still holding on to the pain of the past or you're still bringing up the past. I'm feeling like a new beginning in this, a fresh start. You're preparing for a fresh start just as much as they are, because you're being guided to forgive them, to forgive yourself, to heal the situation. It says otherwise, release them and move on. Well, you know you can't move on because you were meant to be. And you know that you can't release them, doorbell, because they're going to come in, because you can't miss out on what's meant for you. That's a delivery. Just like my doorbell. Do you like my doorbell? So this is a huge message about something coming to you. Everything happens for a reason. There's my doorbell, okay. Congrats for my doorbell. So this is saying to you, if you try and release them, if you try and move on, they're going to come back anyway. That's why the doorbell rang then. That's why that delivery came in. Because sometimes when you do let go and you do release them, as in you release the need for them, you release the attachment to the outcome, you surrender, that's when things move forward. So you can never move on, but you can move on from the struggle. So your love is protected. So what I'm feeling is you're coming back together and you're going to have an opportunity to come back together with a clean slate. I feel if you're still bringing up the past or dredging up the past, there's going to be a problem. It's going to create a continuing loop or cycle where you may go back into a separation period so you can heal those aspects of the self. It's about coming together the right way this time, and that's what the universe is creating. So you're being prepared for the new beginning or this return in a new way. So they're going to come back to you in a new way, and you have to be open to it in a new way. So the guidance for them today, we've got the Four of Pentacles in action, the Ace of Wands. Wow. So they know they have to let go of their fear and move towards you and take action, because losing you is not an option. They're not going to miss out on this. So they know that you're meant to be. It says you can't lose what's meant for you. And that's really what we've just spoke about in this too. You can't lose what's meant for you. So they know that you're meant to be together, but they're also a bit concerned that if they don't take action, they're going to lose you. So obviously we know in spiritual truth, we can never lose this journey. You can never lose each other. But the ego brings in the fear of it. What if I do lose you to another person or to timings or whatever else? So we have to move beyond the illusion. So what they are doing right now is realizing that they need to take action. They don't need to take a step back. They've got to take action. They've been taking a step back from this for too long. They've been overthinking everything. And now they know what they desire. Their desire is you. So the message here for you is take a step back and allow them to come to you, instead of chasing them, holding on, because they know it's the right time to move forward. It says this is the right time to move forward. Follow your passions and do what satisfies your soul. And a lot of them are finding independence to do that. They're breaking free from cycles to do that. They're realizing they may be having dreams that they are climbing up hills or climbing up rock faces, or some of them could be doing this today. Okay, they could be out there in nature taking risks and doing risky things, because that's how they are trusting themselves to take action. Remember yesterday's reading, they're being guided to face their dragon, and the dragon is a symbol of their biggest fear. So if they are doing something a bit risky today, if they're out doing an outdoor pursuit, or they're doing something a bit risky, maybe they're even playing like a virtual game online. So they could be a gamer, they could be doing a virtual game and it's doing something risky, or becoming the hero in that game, or whatever they're doing. It's so that they're finding the strength still to be brave and courageous enough to take action towards you, because they know they can't lose you. So it's like they are saying to you, please take a step back and allow me, your desire, to come to you, instead of holding on to me and chasing me. I need time to breathe. I need time to find my way to you. I need time to move forward. And they give me tooth pain, which is about making a decision. So I definitely feel whatever they are doing today, whether it's processing something in their mind, if they're just kind of sitting around relaxing, or if they are out and about doing something, or they're doing something very action-based, or very exercisey, or something outdoorsy, or they're online doing something on a game, or I feel they are getting the strength to move forward in their own way. Now, the guidance around the journey, we've got the psychic self, the high priestess. So trust your intuition, act accordingly. So your intuition is telling you to release the past, to let go, to forgive, to prepare, to stop chasing them, to take that step back, to allow them to come forward, to breathe, to go in nature, to calm your energy down. And their intuition is telling them to take action, to move forward, to step up, to reach out, to speak to their people in their life, to admit their truth, to take the mask off, to face that dragon they're facing. And we've got the Chariot and the Six of Wands in reverse. Now, it's really interesting because the Six of Cups is also a big message about the physical world, okay? And wherever that card went, there it is. And now we've got the Six of Wands. So they're finding the confidence. Now, what I'm feeling here is as well, they're still finding confidence. It's not the right time today, for example, for them to take a huge leap of faith. They may be doing it in the mind. They may be doing it in an outdoor pursuit or on a game. But in the real world, they're still finding confidence. That's why there's a delay. So in June right now, there is still a delay as we move towards July. So we've got the Chariot here. The Chariot is about Cancerian energy. So it's connected with July. And the Cancerian season is from the 21st of June right through to the 22nd of July. So I feel there's a timeline here for them moving towards you, taking action. So don't worry if they're not taking action today. They're still finding the confidence so that they can be proud of who they are and what they're achieving. You will be proud of them. You're already proud of them, but you're going to be proud of what they're achieving because they're going to come forward towards you. Some of them could even be working on gaining recognition in their work life right now, financial gain, or they could be working on a job deal, or they could be getting promoted in some way. They're stepping up. They could be working on their physical self to be more confident, to be able to come to you. So the message is, regardless of how things physically seem, things will move forward. Have confidence and take the next steps with power and strength. Now, this is, again, really what we spoke about yesterday. So this is like a part 2 of yesterday's reading. So if you haven't watched that reading from yesterday, I do recommend you watch it because it will also clarify lots of points in this reading. Because the big message is saying they are finding the confidence to take the next steps. And to do that, they need to find their power and their strength. And that's what they're doing. So when they come forward to you, you're going to be proud of them. They want you to be proud of them. You're already proud of them. But they want you to be proud of what they're doing, the way they show up for you. They want you to be happy that they are taking the time and making the effort to move forward. So this is happening during the July Cancerian season here. Things are moving forward. You may see speeding motorbikes. You may see speeding cars. You may hear things revving up. It's all a sign of movement and speed. So you can move forward. And it's so important you move forward in your journey with confidence and strength and power. So you move forward in your own life the same way. And that doesn't mean you run to them and chase them. It means you feel strong in yourself. You move towards your goals and dreams with power. You know yourself. You work on you. You're more centered in the present moment. You're more confident in what you're doing. And you feel good. And you may well be being promoted in your own life. You may be being promoted in your own job. Maybe you're getting more success in your own business. You could be changing a job. You could be gaining more money right now. You may be paying your bills. Maybe you feel like you're coming out of debt. Whatever it is you're doing, you're feeling more in control of your life. So you should be proud of yourself right now and what you're achieving. Even if you're thinking, oh, something isn't happening, it's not working out. Everything is working out beautifully. So let's connect with this question then. So we've got, what is the current theme of your spiritual journey? And you may think about that. What am I learning right now? What's the current theme of this spiritual journey? Because this is a spiritual journey you're on. It's not just about being in a relationship with them or being in the right job or being healthy. It's about loving what you're doing. It's about passions. It's about soul growth. It's about learning. So swift, spontaneous action. Do what you feel guided to do. So what you're learning right now, what the current theme is of the spiritual journey you're on, is to do what you feel guided to do, which really resonates with the High Priestess in the journey cards here for the journey, not you and them, but the journey, which means this affects both of you. You're learning to trust your intuition and act accordingly. So the theme spiritually right now for your journey is that your person must take action, and it will be swift and spontaneous action, which means it may take you by surprise because you aren't expecting it. So you may not be expecting it when that communication comes in, but it will come in. Or you may not be expecting that promotion, but it comes in. But you're following your heart and acting accordingly, and these things are shifting. So the spiritual theme is to trust in and follow your intuition. And also, you're being illuminated. We've got the moon. It says, look past the chaos of the physical world and be inspired. So the theme of your spiritual journey right now is to look beyond the physical reality, to look beyond the ego that edges all the goodness out. So to see past the 3D world and the surface level stuff, and to recognize this is a soul journey. So you take back your power, so you look beyond the chaos. You become the calm in the storm. Remember we spoke about that the other day, the eye of the storm. So you look beyond the physical world and you're inspired. So you're being illuminated. So your journey right now is about illumination, connecting with your higher self and following your passions and your dreams and reflecting on things and doing what you're guided to do, to have clarity. So the moon is creating clarity. So a lot of power coming into your journey right now. So have faith in what you're here to do. Be confident in yourself and know that your masculine will take the block in my throat there and give me a lump in the throat, which means when you have a lump in the throat, you feel you need to swallow. It's about taking that leap of faith. Because sometimes what do? We are scared of doing something or a little bit afraid. So we take a gulp and do it. So it's about finding gumption. It's about finding that inner strength and saying, I can do this. I will do this, no matter how much it hurts, no matter how scary it is, no matter what risk is involved, I'm going to do it. Imagine you're in that plane, you're about to jump out of a plane. You may be petrified, but you do it. It's like when you're preparing for a go on a roller coaster. And for those of you who may love roller coasters, for me, they petrify me. And when I'm in the queue for getting on that roller coaster, my palms are sweating, my stomach's going over. I feel like I'm going to be sick. I feel like I need to run the toilet, but I do it anyway. And when I'm on it, I enjoy it. I feel the adrenaline and I feel liberated when I get off because I've faced a fear. So whatever your fear is, it could be something small to you, something big to you. Whatever their fear is, you're going to overcome it. You may have to take a gulp and take a leap and release some fear, but you're going to do it. And that's the message. This is why you're going to end up together, because give me all that fear there, because it's destiny. And I feel just hearing this message is giving you the strength to carry on, to get up, to keep doing what you're doing. So have faith in what you're doing right now. So again, you could see 666, which is a sign to move beyond the ego and look past the physical world. We just see what else we've got here. So again, the Chariot, you could hear cars speeding up. You could see motorbikes. You could see things moving forward. You may even see a chariot with say wheels on. Well, you may see a chariot with horse and carriage. And it's a big message for you to let go of the fear, to know that you can't lose what's meant for you because it's destined. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.